Hello everybody, Kane here today with an episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs, and we're back on the world after a little bit of a break to go focus on the Jurassic World Reborn world. But yeah, today we're back. Finally getting some more stuff done here. So today, I know last episode we were working over here, right? Yeah, we were working over here on the on this little info center we started. Now, of course, you know, I should technically come back here and work on it, but I don't really have any more ideas for it at the moment, and I don't really want to spend more time on a building I don't really have any current ideas for. So, sorry about the dog if you could hear that. Instead, we're gonna do something else that is pretty, that I feel like is kind of keeping, oh, more dog. It's kind of keeping the world from getting to those few projects I do want to get done, and that is the Therizinosaurus, which we've known for a while is going to go somewhere around here. So I figured, you know what? Why not start that today? We'll get some groundwork thrown in, probably finish it up by next episode, and that should hopefully be pretty good. So I'm going to get started on all of that, and I'll bring you guys in probably once I've got an outline set up in like cobblestone or something, so that way I can kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm thinking. But anyway, yeah, I'll get to that, and I'll bring you guys back when I'm done. Okay, so I got some work done. I know I was like, oh, I'm just gonna do cobblestone, and yeah, I kind of got carried away because I kind of realized, especially with this area and how we've been kind of working on it, just setting up a cobblestone path or outline really wasn't gonna work for the whole thing. Just kind of, I don't know, due to the nature of this area and how much space there is, and kind of how the terrain is shaped. Because obviously it's kind of dipping into this valley, and we're probably going to keep it that way since the Ankylosaurus exhibit and the exhibits around here already kind of keep to that natural dip in the ground kind of thing, as well as the terrain already kind of continuing on like that over towards the raptor house. So we're going to keep that going here. I'm trying to set up this pathway well. I'm trying to future-proof it basically, so we don't have to rip out a ton of stuff later on, and excuse me. So yeah, we don't have to rip out tons of stuff later to add in more connection points and set more stuff up, because although currently there are no plans for anything over here, because I think the parasaurs are going over there somewhere, and I think the Rex and the Spino are going over there, and I'm trying to think, do we have any other dinosaurs other than those three left to add in? Not really. We have like the aquarium stuff and the aviary stuff, but other than that, no, like we've only got 3 dinosaurs left, until the mod updates, of course. So yeah, since most dinosaurs are either going over there or over there somewhere, I realized, you know, since we know an update is coming, obviously we don't know when, and before people ask in the comments, no, I have absolutely no idea when this update's happening. Where's some food? There we go. It's probably a good idea to kind of future-proof myself. That way we can start throwing in exhibits out this direction at some point down the line, and that way as well. So yeah, also I figure we could probably throw another, why is my map so zoomed in? I'm trying to, there we go, that's a much better zoom. We could probably throw another building type thing over here. Who knows, maybe we could set up like a little something or other. Who knows? We'll figure something out. We'll figure out something cool, hopefully. But yeah, this is kind of what I'm thinking for the exhibit so far. I'm not really sure exactly how it's going to be set up. I'll show quickly over here with the Ankylosaurus exhibit connection. We got this little kind of area in between the exhibits. So we got like this fence here, we got that entrance there, the shelter, and then we have this. And then I think we'll expand the shelter out over here, so it connects to both exhibits, right? And then I'm thinking we might as well do what we did with the Gallimimus Pachycephalosaurus exhibit, where we kind of have a secondary fence, kind of, so like 5 blocks in between basically, and just we have another fence running alongside up to the pathway that kind of keeps the dinosaurs separated and stuff. I think that'll work pretty well. We'll kind of see, you know, just try it out, see what works. Hopefully it looks good. And yeah, also hopefully it'll mean we can get a second Therizinosaurus in, and maybe even a third, because, well, we've only been on one for quite a while now, so yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, I forgot, we used to have, didn't we have 3 at one point? Or maybe we only had 2, and then one of them disappeared. I don't really remember. It's been a long time since we got them in. But yeah, I think this exhibit's gonna look a lot cooler. I think we're gonna I mean, the decorations are probably going to be the same as the other exhibits from this area, but hopefully this will look really cool. I've got some interesting ideas. I was considering kind of leaving this point open over here and we do another bridge, but I'm also thinking we've done a lot of bridges recently, especially in this area, and maybe doing another bridge would just kind of like, you know, repeating the same build over and over and over, but who knows, we'll figure it out. Yeah, I like the shape so far. I think the shape's interesting. It's kind of good. It'll give us hopefully a pretty interesting looking exhibit. Also, we might finish this exhibit a lot sooner than I thought. Who knows? Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna get back to work. I think I'm gonna try and get all of this in. So like all of the stone brick here and kind of work on the terrain a little bit. And maybe start the shelter before I start working on any fences and connecting the pathway up to the raptor house. So I'm gonna get started on that and I'll bring you guys back in when that's done. And we're back, and ooh, got a fair amount of work done in that little bit of time. We've got the fence going all the way along here now and connects up to that point there, because at this point the fence was low enough, or the ground was low enough that the fence wasn't really as necessary. But yeah, I did realize as I was kind of getting over here, the Therizinosaurs are really tall. And realistically, they're also incredibly dangerous because, I mean, they've got 3-foot long giant claws. So you probably don't want them getting super close to the visitors. So I realized, yeah, probably putting a wall down or a fence down between the guests and the dinosaur is probably a good idea all around the exhibit until, of course, we get to this area where it's no longer necessary due to the fact the dinosaur is so far down that it shouldn't be able to reach them. So hopefully, at least. I also managed to get the pathway sorted, so hopefully it'll connect up to the, oh, I kind of messed this up. We'll fix it in a bit later, I guess. But the raptor house is now fully connected up to the Therizinosaurus exhibit and thus to the rest of the park. Finally, it only took me like 1 billion episodes. But yeah, I'm it's funny, I always say like, oh, I'm gonna get the whole exhibit done in 1 episode. No, I'm not. I never get the exhibit done in 1 episode. That's preposterous, Caden, you know? You should stop saying you're gonna get it all done in 1 episode. Yeah, because there's a lot more terraforming I need to do, and we need to get the, figure out that back area there, which is probably just gonna be another fence in all honesty, due to the fact, I kind of want to just make that the raptor house area, so not bring the Therizinosaurus's, exhibit right along that entire pathway. So we'll probably cut the exhibit like there and then have it extend back towards the cliff there, but kind of keep it from being seen from the path, kind of like we have right there with the Ankylosaurs. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. I also started a little bit on the shelter. I think I'm gonna have the entrance to the shelter actually pointing out that way, so you can't really see into it, which I thought was a bit of a good idea. I may also just change up the style a little bit. We'll see. But the big thing, yeah, is just terraforming. A lot of groundwork needs to be done to kind of get things into a better looking overall product. We need to bring this rock wall all the way around. Yeah, just just a lot of project to kind of finish. Yeah, I think this was a bit of a bigger deal than I kind of thought it was going to be. I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be easy peasy. No, it's apparently a bit more complicated than I thought and a bit more work than I was really thinking it was going to be. Although this is, this is a fairly large exhibit, if I'm honest. If I hit the Z real quick, this may actually be on par with the size of the, wait, is it? Is it actually pretty close to the size, I'm trying to think, because I have to factor in... it's not as big as the trike exhibit, but it's close. It really is. Which is kind of surprising. I wasn't really expecting to build an exhibit that large. But yeah, it is looking pretty cool. You know what? I'm gonna try. You know what? We'll give it a try. We probably won't finish all the terrain, but I'm gonna try and get the fence in and a bit of the terrain done there and kind of fill in some gaps. And get some more stone bricks so I can actually fill in the pathway. And hopefully we can get it to a point where we can just at least throw our Therizinosaurus inside the exhibit to kind of get an idea of how it's going to look, how many of them we can have in here, because it would be really cool next episode, of course, to get some more Therizinosaurs, since we haven't had a new Therizinosaurus in the park in quite a while, so that'll be cool. Anyway, I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to get hopefully enough done to the point where we can actually throw the dinosaurs in the exhibit, and I'll catch back up with you guys when I'm done with that. Alright, we're back, and it's it's not complete, but it's pretty close. Obviously there's still a lot of terrain work to do, but I have now connected up a fence all the way from here to the wall, and kind of made it so they can't climb out. But yeah, I filled in a lot of the holes. Again, still a fair amount of terraforming work to get done at some point down the line, aka next episode. But for now, I think this is in a pretty good place, at least for us to throw it in, or throw the Therizinosaur in, to just kind of see how this whole thing looks with the dinosaur in it. Now, I've just realized, if I hop in here, well, I have a pickaxe, it should be fine. I think I can get out. Actually, you know what? Let me make sure I can actually escape this place. Is there a door on that side? I don't think there is. Is there a door on this side? No, not really. Huh. Oh, well, I guess I never thought about building a door, did I? Just because I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna hop up there all the time. And then I got rid of that. And then I was like, oh wait, how am I supposed to get out of here? It's fine, whatever. Anyway, let's get our Therizinosaurus in. Looking pretty cool. Okay, yeah, no, we can... Yeah, oh, I didn't get that filled in. Whatever, we can get that filled in next episode. But I want to quickly just hop out here. And actually, let's grab some dirt real quick and just fill that up. What am I thinking? Yeah, so next up, oh, well, that didn't work well. Yeah, next episode we can definitely get one, maybe two more Therizinosaurs in here. I think probably even more if we really wanted to, because it looks like we have a fair bit of space. Yeah, it's definitely an upgrade over the previous exhibit. I mean, look at that. I think this thing must be like twice the size of the old exhibit, so our Theries are gonna have tons of space to roam around. Also, it looks really small from this height, because I guess that's probably like, how far down is that? So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I guess 9 technically, so about 9 blocks down from there, so yeah, it's pretty far down. Looks really small from here, but that's kind of funny. Well, they're really gonna look cool here. I really think that. Maybe we should maybe we could have 2 doors on there, and we can just put like just have that wall be there. Who knows? I'll figure out what the shelter's gonna be. Maybe if I'm gonna redesign it, I should just actually redesign the whole thing and make it more in line with the other shelters around the zoo. Kind of get it online with those. So that should look good, hopefully. But yeah, I think the exhibit overall is gonna look really awesome when we get done next episode. And yeah, you guys can let me know how many more we can fit in here. I think another 2 will be fine. Yeah, another 2 should look pretty good in there. But yeah, we'll get a cool rock wall going in. We'll get a little pond. We'll get some rocks in. Maybe some more trees around here. And, you know, it could be kind of cool. I'm not saying I'm going to do this, but it could be kind of cool to throw a shade up somewhere around here above the pathway. Could give it a bit of an interesting look, you know? But yeah, I think that's all I have for today, guys. So I hope you guys have all enjoyed, and look forward to next episode. Should be pretty good. I think I've got some cool ideas for how we can finish this up and really make it look super duper cool. But yeah, thank you again for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed, and until next time, guys, see ya.